Which brings us to the big A word, accountability. Let me get a show of hands. How many of you struggle holding people accountable in your companies? Let me get a show of hands, please. Be honest. Thank you, majority of hands. Here is the number one reason why you must hold people accountable. The number one reason. It has nothing to do with those few people. It has to do with everyone else. Everyone else that you risk demotivating and demoralizing because you won't deal with the few who need to be dealt with. Everyone who bought into the vision, the dream, they're working hard, they're making it happen, and then they see, hey, that guy's not getting the job done. Then they think, why aren't you doing anything about the guy not getting the job done? Then they decide, why should I bust my back trying to make this happen when you don't care enough to deal with the guy not getting the job done? Maybe I won't work so hard. Maybe I'll kick back a bit. Congratulations. You've now demotivated the many because you won't deal with the few. The number one reason you have to hold people accountable has nothing to do with those very few people. It's for the message you're sending to everyone else in the company that says, I am not committed to winning. That's the message you're sending. I am not committed to winning. Because if you were, you wouldn't tolerate that. Now, if your people don't believe you are truly committed to winning, how likely is it that they will be committed to winning? How likely? Not very. And that's what this all comes down to. Their commitment to winning is based on their perception of your commitment. That perception is built up from everything you say, everything you do, everything you don't say and don't do sends a message. Those messages better be ruthlessly consistent with winning. Otherwise, you're killing your credibility, you're demotivating your people, and you're undermining your efforts. What was the first question I asked you this morning? What was the first question? How committed are you to winning? All the hands went up in the air, 9 or 10, we're committed to winning. How committed are we to winning, people? How committed are we? I learned a very important lesson coaching that applies very well to business about commitment, and that is, there is a big difference between the will to win and the will to do what it takes to win. And you'd better understand that difference. The will to win versus the will to do what it takes to win. All of us want to win. We want to feel what it feels like to be a winner. We want to be associated with winning. Do we have the will to do what it takes, which is the daily, detailed, disciplined application of all the right things over and 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 over again? It's not the big sweeping gestures, it's not the big announcements, it's the little things, continually, consistently, every time, every day, aligned, focused on winning. Do we have the will to do what it takes to win? That's our level of commitment.